The year is 2018, and Naoya Inoue, like no champion before, is dominating the bantamweight division after competing in the World Boxing Super Series tournament. And like a wave machine, he is making a bigger and bigger splash across the pond.
Expect something special. That was quite a show.
Now everyone thinks he's going to knock me out and flatten me anyway like they did Kameda. So I've got it all to, I've got it all to gain, and I'm going to smash him. I know I am.
A minute left, retreats to the ropes immediately. Inoue looking to tee off with that right hand, left hand, and McDonald sags into the ropes again. And Luis Pabon, the referee, has.
Hailing from Kanagawa, Inoue and his world champion brother Takuma set the boxing world on fire in an unforgettable night of pugilism, with Naoya being the headliner. His opponent is the Filipino Flash Nonito Donaire, the perfect final boss and a devastating puncher who has destroyed dozens of young men, even in his old age.
Steps in with a combination.
With a left hand that will make heavyweights' punches seem like a jab.
Good. Oh, there you go. Out of there. It's over with. It's over with.
Will this be the end of Naoya Inoue's three-weight division reign of terror? Or would Donaire learn respect that even Guillermo Rigondeaux couldn't teach him in their infamous battle? Tonight, we are watching two active legends in one of the most action-filled fights in recent boxing memory, with more emotional resonance than a Shakespeare play and bloodshed that carries Prom Night Let's Go. Naoya is seemingly untouchable with 18 fights to his name and 13 world title fights, all by way of victory and 12 by knockouts. His crippling power and vigorous aggressiveness seem to break down his opponents before they even met in the ring. And while many fighters have won titles and supplied some underwhelming title defenses, this isn't the case for Inoue, refusing to pad his record like these beta males. Inoue has knocked off the most difficult challengers one by one. Hailing from Asia, where many fighters are not respected, Inoue has collected the kind of skulls that will stand out on a boxing legend's record, refusing to pad his record like these beta males.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was blue like that. Just as good.
He looks like a fucking pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these motherfuckers.
Most notable is the demolishing of Omar Narvaez, a junior bantamweight champion who had gone a decade without a loss. Another crushing on his World Boxing Series campaign was Jamie McDonnell, an undefeated champion who disrespected Inoue and paid for it dearly.
Know who he was? Was it you didn't know who he was?
I didn't. I still don't even know his. I can't pronounce his first name. I just call him Inoue. Yeah.
High on the head, almost on the top of the head there, and his legs seem a little bit shaky here. A minute and a half into the first.
And now, with a chance to get the final boss and most dangerous warrior scratched off his hit list, it seemed Inoue's hunger for greatness was at a near unreachable level of fulfillment, because not only was Inoue a three-weight time winner, but if he gets the victory over Donaire, he will have 3 of 4 belts needed for an undisputed championship. Nonito Donaire was no Inoue. He couldn't transform into a monster and eviscerate his opponent with wild viciousness anytime he wanted. But what they shared was power. Donaire wouldn't break your body down. He broke your soul instead and sent it down to the fiery pits of hell with often one well-timed left hook. Finally, the night arrived on November 7th of 2019, and while Takuma had let down the Inoue household just 20 minutes prior in the first loss of his career and losing his bantamweight title, it fueled Inoue Naoya's fire more than it already had been. Naoya and Donaire had given each other a stare down that would make even a young George Foreman shiver in his timbers. Donaire matched Inoue's energy and threw his own devastating punches. In round 2, Donaire broke Inoue's orbital bone. Only for Inoue to show he's more than just power. Neither man was willing to take a step back or surrender. Amidst a barrage of damage, each round, Donaire came closer to landing cleanly. In round 9, an overhand counter hit him right on the chin, and it's the only time we have seen him get visibly rocked. And even then, his first instinct was to slip because he knew that a left hook was coming. In round 11, a blitzing left hook to the body crushed Donaire's will to fight and made him look for a comfortable place to lie.
Pops that right hand from southpaw momentarily. That box southpaw doesn't do so very often. This is a home crowd now, really good behind that. It's a lovely left to the body. Lovely shot. Certainly lovely what the Reds doing.
He made the count and would make a trip to the hospital later on.
And the referee says box on. Tries to hang on. Inoue opening up for the finish. He's working upstairs. Is he looking for one more big left to the body? It's a long, long time to survive in there for the old champion who's acquitted himself. So lands 10 seconds on the clock. Can Donaire see out the round here? Digs that right hand into the body. Remarkable. He whips himself into as good a shape. The moment now is for Inoue. He's just this where age and youth.
After 12 rounds, Inoue cleanly concluded business and won the fight by unanimous decision.
The WBA Super and IBF.
Donaire became one of the only fighters to avoid being grounded to pieces by the monster. After the fight, Inoue revealed he had suffered a broken orbital bone and a broken nose.
There's just so much credit that we have to give to both contestants.
The fight was awarded the Ring Magazine Fight of the Year. It was a passing of the torch moment. Donaire had become a title winner yet again, defeating tough opponents to become the oldest bantamweight champion of all time. Now a unified bantamweight champion, Inoue made his rematch against Donaire 3 years after they smushed each other's gray matter in the most damaging fight of their careers.
Rematch, baby. Rematch, baby.
And Donaire thought he had the secret to defeat Inoue.
When I was pressing him, I realized his weakness.
The rematch first. Inoue kept it clean this time, with sweet jabs.
First attempt by Donaire to land that right hand and hurt Inoue on several occasions in the first fight, and sometimes get
Good shot making.
Donaire soon realized that Inoue was now twice the version he had faced 3 years. A quick right hand to the temple sat him right on his butt, like he was. In the second round, Inoue's hooks was. An incredible succession of punches concussed his opponent, and the fight was over in 2 rounds.
When it comes down to a lot of things, you know, I think the best guy that I faced, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
Although Donaire is still taking on men half his age, whether he does or doesn't, he has a very safe place in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Without doubt, all true boxing fans will miss the unforgettable champion of pugilism. Naoya Inoue has since stepped up levels since this demolition by becoming the super bantamweight division, making one of only 2 fighters along with Terence Crawford to become undisputed in 2 weight divisions in his 4-belt era. Inoue's journey had been a ride to witness so far, and while it seems this slaughter train has no intent on stopping his through the divisions.
You can hear the thoughts that, oh, shot right down goes Maloney.
It's clear that the only thing that can match his talent is his will to continue being what many consider the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. How high do you rank their fights among the most interesting fights in bantamweight history? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.